Oh, hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today's project I have for you is actually inspired by another project that I did using my Silhouette Cameo. And these files are specifically from the Silhouette.com store. I pulled up one of my files and I made these two cards. And the file has everything, the card cut out and this layer here and the butterflies. I just put some pattern paper underneath this one as one of the layers. Actually, I take that back. I used patterned cardstock for the base of this card. And then for this one I used glittered cardstock for the base and then some patterned paper on top, and I sprayed both of the butterflies excuse me, with some oh my gosh, I don't remember the name of the spray, and I didn't bring it in my office to show it to you, so sorry about that. And then I used a couple of our faceted buttons. I love these buttons. They're so pretty. Projects. I just used a bit of our baker's twine here. This is the natural. I use that one a lot. So there's that, and they're both portrait, but they open this way. So these cards inspired today's project, which is well, I'll show you that one later. Let's just get to the project. For this project I used Whisper White cardstock, pink pirouette cardstock, Wisteria Wonder, and a piece of our glimmer paper. Love that glimmer paper. And I also used this folder, which it looks like, I was looking through my catalogs and I believe this is a retired one. I really need to start putting some type of stamp or mark on my retired things because I don't really get rid of them. You know, they're things I like, so. But this was pretty prints. But you can use any of our pretty embossing folders to do this technique. That's just one idea. And then I used our beautiful new Butterflies Thinlit dies. Love these. These are just so pretty. Oh, there's two of them, and there's one missing right there. I don't know what I did with it. I'll have to find that. But this, oh, sorry, I am out of frame. I hope I wasn't out of frame for those other things. This butterfly here coordinates with this stamp set, the Butterfly Basics, and it's really pretty. Let me show you that. I cut out a couple just so you can see them using the Wisteria Wonder Stampin' ink and the Soft Sky. So pretty. Now if you buy these two things together, you save 15%. And now is an awesome time to put in your orders if you're considering them at all, because if you place a $50 order, you get to choose a free item from our Celebrations catalog, and I have shown that in other videos. So I'm not going to do that now. I'm trying to, as always, trying to make this a quick video. I also used this flowering, my goodness, I can talk, flourish stamp set, or this button I found I made quite a while ago using our Simply Pressed clay, and then this one was just on my desk and I was like, maybe that'll work. I formed this and then I put it in an ink pad. You can also color it with a marker, or you can color the clay, you know, as you're working with it, and just work the color in using the re-inkers. So where is, oh, here we go. So I don't have the stamping clay to show you because I don't have the package anymore. I need to order some more. But if you can look here in the catalog, you'll see they're putting a couple of drops, however many drops you want, depending on how intense you want the color, in the center of a ball of the clay. The clay is white, and then you just work that in until you get a beautiful solid color through like that. Or you can simply you know, make your embellishment and then color it later however you want. And then this is so these are the original molds. We have the little floral molds and the buttons. The flowers are so pretty. So hopefully you can see that really well. Let's zoom in. So there's those. And then in our new occasions catalog, we've come out with something I am so excited about. I'm surprised I haven't used it yet. I just haven't had time, but I can't wait to use it. We have this mold with all the alphabets and numbers and a few little shapes. So I'm really excited about that. Can you see that? Oops. Go wide again. So the last thing I want to show you before we get to the actual project is an alternative to what we will be doing today. So this is the one I made after I made the other two with my machine. I was like, well, let me pull out my pretty butterflies from my Stampin' Up! Supplies and make a card similar to that. You can see that these butterflies are a bit smaller, so I can fit them on the portrait way. Because I wanted to use this large, beautiful butterfly right here, I had to go landscape. So what I did on this particular card, if you look back here, there's pattern paper back there. So I cut, this is a standard A2 card, so it is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then this layer here, this embossed layer, is 4 by 5 1/4. And then the piece of designer series paper underneath that is, I just trimmed off 1/8. So it's about 1/8 inch around smaller. And so what you want to do is, I'm going to show you with this one, this cutout, you just decide, you know, what paper you want under there and then cut it down the side and adhere it to the back of your piece. And then work with it from there. See, I have another one. You know, I could have gone like that and just put your next layer on to see if you like that combination or not. So that was a fun thing to do. But what I decided to do on this one, I went ahead and I stamped a background. Now you can stamp your background one of two ways. You can make yourself a mask and stamp it so that all your stamping is just inside the butterfly and not peeking out around behind your layer. Or you could do what I did. I just went ahead and stamped the whole front of my card base with a background. And I see something there. Anyway, in one color. You can put tons of colors, however you want to do that. So let me put this back in here and move this away. So I'm going to take this piece right here that, as you can see, I've embossed. I could ink that, but I'm gonna leave this card clean and hopefully quick for you. So I think I'm gonna use Stampin' Dimensionals and just raise that up a little bit, just because it adds a little something something. I love dimensionals. If I can, oh. This, and I kind of like that the background peeks out from behind, so that's just fine with me. Then I'm going to take my larger butterfly, kind of bend up my wings a bit. Now I could get some liquid mono adhesive, which I don't have in front of me, so I'm just going to use a couple of glue dots for this. And you could take your bone folder and curl those wings if you wanted to, but I would be very careful because this is very delicate. Also, when you're using these dies, it's a great idea to use some wax between the die and the paper. It just helps it release quicker. And then go back and forth a few times in the Big Shot or whatever manual die cutting machine you're using to you know, get a really nice crisp cut. So those are just a couple of tips I've learned from, you know, other YouTubers who have used this die and other really intricate dies. And I have to say, it's very good advice. So I'm just going to center that, and it fits right in there. And then the butterfly I have from this cutout, obviously I can use on another project. So you may or may not want your wings, you know, up that much. It's really up to you. I didn't do a whole lot of curling, as you can see on this card right here. In fact, I didn't do any curling at all. So, okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm just going to bend my wings up a bit, and I'm using the body as my guide. And I might curl those a bit. Love this glimmer paper. Reminds me of my favorite liquid glitter glue, which is Dazzling Details. And my favorite glitter actually is oh my gosh, Dazzling Diamonds. I love that stuff. So having it in paper form or cardstock form is awesome and less messy. So I'm going to put that on there. Uh-oh. I was trying to get two. There we go. And center that. Slip those wings. Okay, and now I have to decide what I want in the center. I kind of like that, having something in the middle there. No, that doesn't look too bad by itself. So I haven't decided if I want to go with this button and some baker's twine. It brings that bottom layer up toward the front more without taking away from the butterfly. Or I could just put another little rose on there. Oh my goodness. Decisions. Uh-oh. Can't find my tiny scissors. Okay, I'm going to have to use my big ones. I don't know where my little ones are. I'm just going to cut between, these two flowers here. And then I cut around the netting, trying not to mess up the integrity of the rose itself. I love this ribbon, it's so pretty. There we go. So I could go like that, or I could put a pearl there, or I can put one of these pretty faceted buttons there, put some twine in it. That kind of, or this little rose, or both. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. That's okay. I think I'm going to do, you guys are probably all screaming at me like, what you think I should do? Let's see. I'm so torn. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put the rose on, just like I did on the other card. There. So I'm just going to take some more glue dots. couple on the back of that. And just stick that right in the middle. I ran out of memory cards, so I had to go track down another memory card to finish up this video. I was pretty much done, but didn't get to say my goodbyes and all that good stuff. So anyway, there is the card for today. And if you have any questions, just leave your comments down below. I will have one of these cards, I haven't really decided which one, will be posted on my webpage at www.lmdstampin.stampinup.net with the item numbers and directions on how I made them, if you're interested in that. You can also find other project ideas there, and you can shop 24/7 there. Again, don't forget, during the month of March, or this is the last month for celebrations, so if you're considering either purchasing some items there, now is a great time, because with every $50, like I said, you get to choose a free item from our celebrations catalog, which is a lot of fun. Also, now is a good time to join. It's the best time of year to join if you would like to do that. I would love to have you on my team. You get extra products and just some fun things for you with that. So again, I hope you enjoyed this project, and as always, I look forward to being with you again. Thanks for watching.